Hi, this is Keri Wilmot from ToyQueen.com. We're here at the Altman Building in New York City today for Time to Play Magazine's unveiling of their 16 most wanted holiday items. Hi, this is Keri from ToyQueen.com, and we're here today with Dr. Michael Shore from Mattel, and he's going to share with us some of the great aspects that Mattel has incorporated to use development in the creation of their toys.
Thank you. Yes. So it's my job to basically do research or coordinate research for all Mattel brands. And I think what we have here are some great examples of how we not only think about kids' developmental benefits, but also the emotional benefits of playing with toys. Whether it's an empowerment or a sense of accomplishment or a sense of discovery, all of that is also incorporated throughout the design process. And I think there's some great examples, especially for young kids here. I mean, there's everything from like the Fisher-Price Trio system, which would be, it's like your first building system that's really great for 3 to 5-year-olds. The system is made of very simple blocks that connect together. You know, little things like the feedback to know when they're properly connected. It's really, I mean, that's something that kids often struggle with building systems, like is it kind of put together, is it not? This lets them know they're very easy to snap together. And then you've got the whole play system here. So you can instantly and easily make hundreds of different types of creations. And then you got the portability and storability that comes with it too. I think Uno Moo is a great example of how we used a lot of research to try and make a compelling game for very little kids. I don't know if you're familiar with the Uno card game.
Yes.
Okay, so Uno card game, fun family game for lots of ages. We wanted to bring that experience to very young kids. So one of the things through our research we started to discover, it's really tough for a 3-year-old to hold cards in their hands, right? So it's like, okay, well, so how do you get beyond that? Well, one of the solutions is instead of cards, we'll use animals and you use figures. It still is really great it's still a matching game, so it reinforces sort of that learning. Matching colors and animals. It's the basic gameplay is the same. You're trying to get all your animals back in the barn. So you get down to one animal, you say Uno, and that's how you win. But again, it was a product created with kids' stages in mind and what would really give them a sense of accomplishment. The gameplay sessions are also fairly brief, so you don't have kids waiting around. It's very active, very participative, because as we know with kids, in a gameplay, half of it is you want to make them feel that they're involved in every aspect, every stage of the game, and this really does that. The other fun thing is we found that not only do kids like the Uno formatted game that this delivers, but they also just have fun pretending animals with a barn. So it really extends the play value of a product like that. And then for the moms of the little kids, again, it's very easy to open. You've got portability, storability, you don't have all the little... We knew that once we were going from cards, nothing more convenient than a deck of cards, right? But we were all of a sudden, okay, well now we're introducing all these animals. What's mom gonna think? So we talked to moms and it's like, just please give me some storage. So the barn that's part of the gameplay also becomes a storage solution. And it's also, you've got a handle that pops out, so it's very portable. Kids can take it all over.
And I know since we're here at the Time to Play Holiday Showcase too, and I'm going to grab that really cool truck up there in front because he got an award today.
Yeah.
And maybe you could talk a little about him. Hang on one second.
Sure. Well, this is just an awesome toy. So Rocky the Robot Truck, what it is a fully interactive, and let me just see if I can get him going. Fully interactive truck, great for boys 3 to 6. What it does is it takes construction vehicle play that we know kids love, and it brings a whole new magic to the truck by giving him a personality and giving him the movement and action that brings him to life. So we know little kids really respond to toys with personality. But there's a lot of thought that went into not only the actions but the types of things he says. So it makes over 80 statements, but we were very careful to make sure that the statements really invited the child into the play pattern. So it's not just, ooh, watch me, listen to me say funny things, but Rocky actually says, come on, let's go build something. Load up my back, load up the truck. So it's inviting kids to interact with a toy. He also gives statements that are very encouraging, rewarding. So it just gives a child both rich imaginative play by still using some really cool magic features. Again, we don't want it to just be kind of a watch me toy that you sit there and watch, but really brings the child in. It was interesting because the technology is here to respond instantly by, when you put things, he'll recognize stuff. But what we also did is, we know that kids want to get in and push buttons and things. So where things could have been fully automated, we actually said, hey, let's bring the kid in, let them trigger, activate things, because that's what they like to do. So I think those are all elements that just, and it won the award today for a really fun toy that has lots of play value.
So we want to say thank you to Dr. Shore and Mattel. They are doing fantastic things for your child's development. And this is Keri from ToyQueen.com. Thanks.